Good morning, Team McAuliffe. Today is Tuesday, April 1st, 2025, and we will now begin our day together with morning announcements. Please stand quietly and respectfully for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. We will now have a moment of silence to think about what we are going to do today to help make the McAuliffe School a peaceful and happy learning place for all students and staff. Okay, so we have a couple of birthdays to celebrate today. In room 007, it's Juan David's birthday, and then in room 201, Emma celebrates her birthday. Happy birthday to both of you today. I hope that you have great days. Tomorrow, we have a couple of things going on. One is Save at School with Jean d'Arc. Make sure that you bring those deposits in. If you'd like to make them, we'll call you down as soon as they're set up. And then after school tomorrow, we have bingo for books. Come out and play bingo in the cafeteria with your family, and we will be giving away gift certificates to the book fair. You can also check out the book fair with your parents. That starts at 6 o'clock tomorrow night. Hope to see many of you there. Now, speaking of books, we need to get back into March Book Madness because today you vote on the final 8. But before we do that, there's one matchup where you haven't seen all the books. That's the matchup of The Yellow Bus versus I Lived Inside a Whale. You've seen The Yellow Bus, but not I Lived Inside a Whale. Let's check it out.
Hey guys, it's Bernardo from the 11th grade, and I'm part of the JROTC program. This is a special treat for you, bookworms. Our special guest readers today are none other than Lowest Finest, our community partners and friends, School Resource Officers Tim Sullivan and Mindy Dower. They are presenting I Live Inside a Whale, written and illustrated by Shin Lee. LHS loves our SROs, and our SROs love books. They know that in law, books always win.
Hi, I'm Officer Mindy.
And I'm Officer Sully.
And we're here today to read I Lived Inside a Whale by Shin Lee. Once upon a time, I dreamed of a world that was quiet. My world was too loud, too busy. And filled with too much of everything, everywhere, all the time. I read about the blue whale. It's the largest animal on Earth, with a heart so big that my dad could stand inside it. This gave me an idea. A very good idea. Inside the whale, I was embraced by silence. I settled into this quiet world just the way I preferred. Until a big, bright wave brought an intruder.
Whoa!
He was loud, noisy, and everything that I was running from.
Oh no, I was eaten by a whale. But I could not escape. This is not a bad hideout. How about we play hide and seek? I will hide first, you count to 10. No, not interested? How about we play knight? And you can be the princess. No? I know. We can play pirate and I'll be the captain. And you can be the parrot. Okay, you get to be the captain and I'll be the pirate. No? How about you tell me what we want to play?
I took a deep breath and said, okay, let's make a deal. If you're gonna act like you're not here for half the day, then I'll acknowledge that you are here for the other half. The boy paused for a moment. He nodded and replied,
Deal.
To my surprise, he kept his promise. So I kept mine. I grabbed a book and read aloud. Alice was beginning to get very tired of sitting by her sister on the bank. The boy interrupted me a lot at first, and after a while, he grew quiet. Once I had turned the last page and closed the book, the boy asked for more. So I told him stories I had read. And stories I made up. And even stories from my life. Stories I had never told anyone outside the whale. When I finished telling my stories, the boy asked,
Why are you hiding inside a whale?
I want to live somewhere quiet, I said, so I can hear my own voice.
When you speak, people will be quiet and listen to you, the boy said. I listen to you.
He thought for a moment and then said,
Come with me.
The boy had an idea, a very good idea. I stepped up on the boat and began to speak. Once upon a time. My world remained too loud, too busy, and filled with too much of everything, everywhere, all the time. But whenever I told a story, I heard the boy clapping for me from the other end of the ocean. The end.
We hope you enjoyed the book, I Lived Inside a Whale.
Okay, so there you have it. I Lived Inside a Whale. Which book do you like better? That one or The Yellow Bus? You also need to vote on your other 3 matchups that are coming up. One is Wings of an Eagle versus Magic Ramen. Then we have Amy Wu in The Perfect Bow versus Zuni in The Memory Jar. Will Amy or Zuni make their way forward? Then we have The Book That Almost Rhymed versus I Do Not Eat Children. You're going to be picking which books you like better today. Teachers, students can either vote on the voting form or send me the totals that vote for each book. We'll count those up. Tomorrow, we'll announce which ones make it into the Final 4. I think that's all of our announcements for today. Remember, McAuliffe students are stars. That means we strive to do our best. We take responsibility. We're always positive and kind, and we respect ourselves and others. If everybody remembers to be a star today, then we'll have a terrific Tuesday. Have a great day, McAuliffe School.